body baby oh, his body baby oh, yeah. It's a bad man thing, yeah.
Hey guys, it's your girl DivaStar213 and I'm back again with another video. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. We're going to be talking about self-love today. Yes, girls, we need to love on ourselves just a little bit more. But if you're new to my channel, thank you guys so much for tuning in. My name is Jennifer. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Come over and join the squad. It's really lit over here. So yeah, I just wanted to get on here and talk to you guys a little bit about self-love and just a couple of tips on how you can just build a little more love in your life, especially if you're a single woman or single in general. You can take some of these tips and use that for your life. One of the first things I would say to add to your list of self-love activities or qualities or whatever you want to list it as is just be yourself. The more you can be yourself, the easier, well, not necessarily the easier, because first you have to learn how to just be yourself around others and not care about what other people think, what other people are going to have to say, if you're going to be socially awkward, whatever the case may be. And if you are socially awkward, it's like the more that you be yourself and you just be in the moment and not think about what other people are thinking, you can enjoy it so much more. You feel a lot more comfortable because people are then communicating to you authentically, and you don't have to like put on a front or act like you're cool or like you're fitting in or whatever. Just be yourself. The next thing I would say is to love yourself. And so obviously that's the topic of this video, but what actual actions can you put into place for yourself that you know, create loving situations, or like what would create a good atmosphere for you every day? Whether that's just getting up and putting makeup on every day and making yourself look good, because when you look good, you feel good. Or if that's getting up and going for a run every day because, you know, when you're done exercising, you feel so much better. You feel like you've got a weight lifted off your shoulders, or whatever the case may be. You know, whether it's you're gonna get up and read your favorite book, or little activities daily that you make time for. Like, you have to intentionally make time for it. You can't just say, okay, I'm gonna try to do these things, but my life is so busy in this and this and that. Like, set time aside. Like, I'm gonna physically take 15 minutes out of my day to do a workout. I'm gonna take 20 minutes out of my day to read my book and relax. Like, whatever you have to do to incorporate those actions into your day, do that. But you have to be intentional. Keyword, intentional. The next thing I would say you should do on your journey to self-love is to show up for yourself. When you show up for yourself in opportunities, situations, things for yourself. I know this year I had a quarantine birthday. I was upset a little bit because, you know, well, a lot, because I couldn't spend my 30th birthday with my closest friends and family, and I spent it by myself. But I still made my birthday something that I could remember. You know, I decorated my house for myself. I baked myself a cake, and, you know, I danced, I turned on music, I danced, I enjoyed myself. Though to some people that may seem like, she didn't really do much. But for me, I enjoyed my birthday that day. That's something that I can remember. I took pictures. So yeah, whatever you can do to show up for yourself, if it's a negative situation or something that you can't control, you know, do something that you can control. Provide something for yourself that you can do. Make yourself feel better because you can do that. Buy your own self flowers. Take your own self out to dinner. Shop, buy yourself something nice. Really show up for yourself. When you see an opportunity arise, don't let somebody else motivate you. Motivate yourself to go do it, because you know that if you take this opportunity, it's gonna put you on a path to the direction on where you wanna go. Always remember where you wanna go, because you are most important. Be yourself, love yourself, and show up for yourself. The next thing I'm gonna talk about kind of involves outside people and yourself, but when you love yourself, you have to learn how to say no to people. Because people with like low self-worth or low self-confidence tend to put other people's needs before their own. And so sometimes we always will be like, yeah, I'll help you. Yes, I can do this. Yes, I can do that. Someone asks you, you always want to show up for them, but you realize sometimes that you don't have the energy to go and do the rest of your day and still do the things that you need to do after you've helped your friend, or your family member, or now you've built up this cycle where your friend or your family or whoever constantly asks you for help because they know that you're going to show up for them. But then you never show up for yourself because you're always working and doing something for someone else. Like, how do you invest time in yourself when you're putting so much time in other people? I used to be a people pleaser. I used to say making other people happy makes me happy, which, I mean, it does still, but I've learned how to say no too. Like, no, I'm too tired, or no, I don't have the time or the energy, or no, I just don't want to do it. That's okay. And don't feel guilty about that, because it's my life, my choices. I mean, you felt the need to ask me for the favor, and you know, you felt like you could do that, so I feel like I can say no, and it's okay. Like, I can't always be there for you because I have to be there for myself, because not everybody's going to be there for me. And it's not being selfish, it's not being, you know, I understand how it can feel like nervous, or you're risking relationships or connections with people, but those are the kind of options that you have to weigh. And you know, when you love yourself, those are the things that you think about. Like, what am I getting out of this? Is it going to benefit me? How much is it going to benefit me? Especially if, like, you need to do something for yourself, but you have something to do for someone else. Like, come on, weigh your options there. So yeah. The last topic is enjoy alone time. I mean, when you are by yourself, that is the best time to get to know self. When you do activities by yourself, that is the best way to get to know self. One thing that I like to do, I love road trips. And I went to school out of the state that I live in. And so I have like friends in different states and stuff. So I have no problem getting in my car and driving 10 hours. 10 hours is probably the longest I'll go, and some of you are going to be like, 10 hours, that's crazy. But yes, I will drive 10 hours to my loved ones. Yes, I will. Yes, I will, in a heartbeat. I really enjoy getting on the road by myself and taking solo trips and things like that. So I encourage each and every one of you to do the same, whether that's just going to the park every day and walking and just looking at the squirrels and looking at the trees and feeling the breeze and just like really enjoying that alone time, or going out to dinner. I know a lot of people have a hard time going out to dinner by themselves. I used to be one of those people. It's kind of awkward at first, but after a while, you're there, and then you can start incorporating the other topics that we talked about here, because you may meet people and you can talk to them, and you can learn how to be yourself, and you can learn how to say no, and you can learn how to show up for yourself. So there are a lot of things that you can do on your own that'll help you start to incorporate more love into your life. And then when you love yourself, more people are going to be attracted to you because they see the love that you radiate for yourself, and you know, they're only going to want to be a part of that. They're only going to want to be a part of good energy. When they see that you're good energy, you love yourself, you're unbothered, who wouldn't want to be around you, right? So yeah, that's really it, guys. I didn't want to wrap you guys up too much, but I definitely wanted to get on here and just share a couple of tips to you guys. I know it's been a tough year, and we're all looking for something new in 2021. So, or you know, whenever you see this video, it doesn't really matter. Just know that you can start today to start incorporating these 5 things that I just listed off today to you, and you know, start this journey to self-love, to a better, happy place in your life. So yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in to this video. Again, please subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and hit that like button. It helps my channel out so very much. And again, thank you guys to my new subscribers. I can't wait to see you guys in my next video. Bye.